Alright, this is Homework Help, Module 3, Lesson 5 in 5th grade. I will subtract fractions with unlike units using the strategy of creating equivalent fractions. That's our objective for today. And here we have what the homework is. I'll go ahead and show some of the slides that we did in class. All right. So the first question we asked today, why can't we do 3 boys minus 1 girl? We can't do it because there's no girls to take away from the 3 boys. So that's why we have to create equivalent fractions, equivalent units. All right, so here we go on the left here. Here's an example. We have 1/2 minus 1/7. Now I still have some students still struggling with how do they know how many lines to draw. Well, right here we have a 2, so that's why we have 2 sections here. So we divided the whole into 2 sections, and then we shaded in 1 section. Over here on the right we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sections, and we shaded in 1 section. Alright, so that's how we get how to divide our rectangles. It's something that we did before the break, and some are forgetting how to do it. So that's a quick review. Alright, so here we go. We have a 1/2 in the green. So we're going to transfer the reds, the second one, over, and we're going to create equivalent fractions of 1/2 using the 7ths that we're dividing it into. Now it's interesting that I say the word divide, because in actuality we are doing some kind of a multiplication. That's what fractions are. They kind of go the opposite way. So now I have a new fraction. Before I had 1/2 of it shaded in, and now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 14 shaded in. And what I'm going to subtract from it, first I'm going to divide this into halves. So at first I had 1/7, because one part of the whole thing was there. And now I have 2 parts, 1, 2, and there's 14 total parts. Okay. Now this is what some of the students are forgetting to do, or how to do it. Now I have 2 here, so I'm going to cross out 2 over here. Now that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 14ths are left. After I cross out, I take away, I subtract the 2 14ths that my second one shows. That's what the x's represent, the 2 14ths. And when I take that away, I'm left with 5 out of the 14th. So my answer is 5 14ths. Okay, now let's go over here where there's no unit fraction. We're going to do the same thing. I'm going to actually cut this first one is showing 3 shaded sections out of the 5 total. And over here I have 1/2. So you can hopefully see that this is represented by the red, and the green is the second one. Alright, so now we're going to half this red one, and that's going to give me 6/10. So we have 6/10. And I'm going to minus. Now I'm going to break these into fifths across horizontally. And now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tenths. I'm going to subtract 5 from over here by crossing them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's going to leave me with 1/10. All right. So I'm crossing out only on the left one. The left one is my larger fraction. 3/5 is larger than a half. Half of 5 would be 2.5, so it would be 2.5 over 5. You don't do that normally, but that's the idea. So we know that it's larger. It's not larger by that much. All right, so we're left with 1/10 there. Let's do another example over here. I have 2/3. So how many sections do I have to color in on this red one, the red lines? That's right, 2 sections. So that represents my 2/3. And over here we have our half again. All right. Okay, so now we're going to cut this one in half. And that's going to create 4/6. Again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 that are shaded in, and then we have 5, 6 total. That's how we know it's 4/6. All right, on the left one, we're going to divide it into thirds by drawing 2 lines. Hopefully you see the correlation here. Okay, there's connection. It's kind of easy to see it when it's horizontal because you just move it over the horizontal lines. All right, so now we have 3 sections out of 6 that are shaded in. And we have 1, 2, 3 sections now shaded in. So I'm going to cross out 3 sections here. So I have 4/6 minus 3/6 equals 1/6. All right, let me do the C problem. Now this one is a little more intricate. It has 5/6. So I have this divided into 6 parts, and I'm going to shade in 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and on the right one, I'm going to shade in 1 out of the 4. So this is giving me 1/4, and this is giving me 5/6. All right. So now I'm going to divide this into fourths. First I'm going to do half, then half of that is going to be giving me fourths. Whoa, there's a lot to do here to count. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I don't want to have to count. I can do it the quick way. I just counted 4 across. So there's 4 from here to here, there's 4. And then from here to here, there is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So if I multiply those, I get 20. And there's a total of 4 more, so that's 24. All right, so now I'm going to subtract or divide this into 6. All right, and that gives me 6 24ths. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's 4 across. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 6 is 24. So now I'm going to cross out 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I could have done 3 times 4 for that. 13, 14. So that's going to leave me with 14 24ths. All right, I hope that was helpful. Today's word is kindness. I will write it, bonus word, because we already did the lesson. All right, may the force be with you.